strangers, it's Casey here from Teaching on Less. It's been a while since I've checked in. If you're interested in a life update, I'm going to be posting one of those before this video. You can click down below to check that out. But today's video is going to be all about a tour of my favorite teacher planner. I'm going to be chatting all about a teacher planner from the Teaching Texan, and I'm going to give you all the specs and all the dimensions and all the cool things that come with it, because I get tons of direct messages on Instagram all the time about the planner that I use, and I want to make sure that I give a really good detailed explanation about how awesome it is. Now, I was a girl that used the exact same planner from the same brand for years and thought that was the only planner for me until I found this one. It's absolutely amazing. Bryce is such a great person. I know him personally, and I am so excited to share with you the Teaching Texan planner. Now, with this planner, you can get an individualized cover, and he has some of the most amazing, vibrant, brilliant colors you have ever seen. And you'll click down below in the description bar. You can get 10% off for the next few days only if you'll use my code TEACHINGONLESS. Now, with this planner comes tons of different options, but I'm going to tell you what comes with the planner, and then you can personalize your options any way that you choose. You get tons of individualized tabs that you can have for communication, for planning. Of course, there are tons of notes sections, and that was one of the main selling points for me. I was so frustrated with my current planner because there was tons of room to write on the days, but when it came to taking my planner to a professional development meeting or a staff meeting, I would get there and there was nowhere to write notes. There maybe were 2 pages of notes to write. So I would end up bringing a clipboard, writing down all the notes, and then once I got back to my classroom, if I got busy or my students came back, things would get crazy. I would lose that paper and forget to write the dates down in my planner. Well, that is no longer a problem for me with this planner because there are tons and tons of pages where you can take notes of your very own. But the very beginning of this planner comes with one of those amazing bookmarks that are so helpful for us to decide, like to show us what day we need to be on. There is an organization page, and the colors in this planner are just so vibrant and beautiful. I don't know if you could see this, but there's an About Me section, and then there's helpful hints for the sub. I don't know if you want to leave your planner on your desk for the sub. I don't, because I like to write lots of personal information in my planner, but if you do, you do you, boo. And holidays, there's all the holidays in there and different important dates throughout the year. Here is a beautiful place to put all of your birthdays for your students. And this is just, oh, I love it. Teacher planner, just remember, it's awesome. So off the grid, there's tons of different things you can actually put on a grid if you want. This can be used as a grading book, but there is also a different area that is for a grading book. That's absolutely beautiful. So you don't have to just use this grid for that. There are tons of different options for parent communication. Now, I record parent communication digitally, but I also like to keep a copy of it manually and somewhere that I can see when I'm talking to them on the phone in case something gets misinterpreted, or just in case I didn't hit save when I put the parent communication on in the computer. So it has the date, the student's name, the method of contact, reason for contact, and notes, and there's little check boxes for you to check off on what type of communication that you did. Now we're gonna keep moving because I don't want this to be like a super long and lengthy post, but I do want to give you all the information that you need. A year at a glance, so any important things that you need for the year can be placed on these 2 pages, and then we get to the actual planning part. Now, I have customized mine. I'm not going to show you these first couple pages because it does have a lot of personal information on there, but I have customized mine to have the days of the week all down here, and at the very top you can see that I have tabs, and I want to read to you what my tabs are. So first tab for me is TPT, because let's get real, that's my full-time job now. The next one is email. So if there's somebody in particular that I need to email that day, which is every single day, or if there's somebody I need to respond to or anything like that. The next one is the blog. I blog once a week, so any blog ideas that come sporadically or any blog things I need to get done, I put them in that column. Social, that stands for social media for me. What social media things am I going to be doing for the day? Is it going to be Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube? Whatever it is, I can write that down. PD, I am also doing professional development all across the United States. It keeps me so busy in fact that I have to work on something for professional development almost every single day. And then last but not least is my coaching business. I still have tons of people that I am coaching, and I like to keep running tabs of what we are doing for the week. So there's also a to-do list and things to prep. Now, moving right along, I talked about that notes section, and it says noteworthy right here. Also, you can customize these coils. Of course, they come in silver, gold, and then rose gold, which is my favorite. I actually have silver on this one, but there are different checklists that we chatted about earlier. This is kind of what I would use for the grade book. Now, if you're not into the big vibrant colors, he does have a very neutral palette. Let's say you're a dude, or let's say you just don't like vibrant colors. That's cool. They have a neutral palette too that's like blacks and grays and browns. Tons of I love this. Say yes to new adventure. The journey is the fun part. Isn't that pretty? There's also a pocket back here that is life-saving. So if you have any papers or anything like that that you need to keep from your planning, from like your meeting, and it's the size of a normal piece of paper, make space for what matters. So this pocket right here can hold a normal sheet of paper. It's a 9" by 11.5", so it's a little bit bigger than a normal sheet of paper, which is an 8.5 by 11. It has all the months on here, and for me, I did not do like personalized dates because I had everything I wanted in the very front where I could put my own date. But when you grab May, you're gonna look at May at a glance. And for a teacher, I think that that's super important. Well, let's don't do May, let's do August. So for a teacher, I think that's super important to have, well, I have tons of stuff on my August one. Let's do September. So you can look at the month for the whole month on the front and back, and then there's a notes section. And then if you want to do individual days, that's where you use the very front of the notebook for. Let's keep moving. After you do the months, there are more places for you to take notes, but my absolute favorite feature are stickers. I love stickers in my planner. Stickers are so important, and each planner comes with 2 pages of stickers, and they are to die for. Look at these stickers. Look at how beautiful the colors are. My favorite stickers are on the very last page. And they are all of these beautiful icons. Let's see if I can get close enough so you can see them. I love putting stickers in my planner. I have a sticker obsession, so I definitely need to use all of those other stickers before I start using any of these. But I did get the unicorn cover, and on the very front you can customize it. I have teaching on less. You can also get underneath that the school that you teach at. And yeah, it's just absolutely amazing. Super thick. I get asked that question a lot. This is a type of cardstock. It is 67-pound weight cardstock. I don't really know what that means, but I do know that it's very thick paper. It's not just like a normal sheet of paper. This is also very thick and comes with super durable, very thick laminate that is on it. So don't feel like it's gonna bend and break when you put it in your backpack or anything like that. If you have any other questions about the Teaching Texan Planner, please feel free to direct message me on Instagram or to direct message Bryce, and he'll get back to you as well. Any of the things that you want in your planner can be done. You can get them specialized and customized directly to you. It does take about 2 weeks. Bryce is a full-time teacher, and him and his husband work this business, and on the weekends and after school, they get all this stuff together and they ship them out. So give them about 2 weeks to get these planners to you, but absolutely amazing, very affordable, and definitely worth every single cent. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you're looking for a life update, just check back in my YouTube channel, and I'll have that posted later this week. I hope you guys are having a wonderful back to school, and if you haven't started yet, then enjoy the rest of your summer, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!